Sorry, I got a text from Bob Holt. He wants to know who the quarterbacks are. Seriously.
Well, hey, I guess I'll announce it whenever we get ready here. So it'll
How
be.
many times do you think you're going to hear that question again before you actually announce it?
Yeah, quite a few probably, but it'll be interesting to see. We've got a good scrimmage tomorrow lined up. Got practice today, so these guys are competing and battling. So we'll announce it when it's time, and so.
Is there starting to be a progression, or is somebody pulling apart, or is it still neck and neck?
No, it's been back and forth. Really, to be honest with you, and you take everything into consideration when you're trying to make name a starter, whether that be quarterback or other positions. But everything counts. Everything counts, and how a team responds when things aren't going good. Maybe he's had a bad series, a bad practice, a bad couple periods. What's next? How does he respond? How do the players respond? So that's you kind of take everything into consideration, and you put it all together, and you look for just what has been the most consistent thing that comes out of this. And so I think that we've got some great options, which I'm excited about, and I know we're a lot more fortunate than a lot of teams across the country right now.
I know you're thinking about Blake Anderson this morning.
Yeah, very, very sad. Blake and his family they're definitely in our thoughts and prayers. And I talked to Coach. I guess it's been early June, and so it just breaks your heart, man. But I know he's got a lot of people across our great state are praying for him and his family during this time and their team.
Are you concerned about how many injuries you've had here in this fall camp, or is that kind of normal?
Well, it kind of comes with it. It's unfortunate. We had a lot at the wide receiver position. Usually it's kind of scattered out and scattered through the course of the team, but for whatever reason, we've had the nagging injuries at the wide receiver position. We expect to get those guys back. We'll get Corlin Jackson back today, so that's good. And get CJ back hopefully early next week. But just unfortunate. It really is, and it's you never know, and so you just got to keep pushing through. It's the next man up, and fortunate enough that we've been able to rep the two fields that we have and be able to bring guys along.
You've coached in small towns. Is there something about kids from I think Kelvin Agee, Jordan Jones, gosh, who else? I mean, something about those kids from the small towns that can add something?
Well, I'm just excited about these young men that are from this great state and all walks of life and whatever town size that they're a part of. Just the value, the love of the Hogs that they bring to this program. And Sosa's having his best camp that he's had. Jordan Jones, Jordan got injured last Saturday and twisted his ankle, and he'll be back in a couple weeks. But was having a really good camp as well. So just they understand what it means to wear that Razorback logo.
How's the grass look that's been, brought in, and is it growing well from your perspective?
Yeah, we were out. I guess we were out on it on Saturday. We had team pictures, and so we were able to get into the stadium, look at it, and it looks good. I mean, we're excited about getting out there this Saturday for our mock game and getting on it and ready to go. But it definitely is. Man, it looks good.
How close are you to the 2 deep? You think settling on that?
I think that we're really close, especially coming out of last Saturday's scrimmage. One of the things we want to do is come out of that 2-week window with guys that we have an idea. We don't have to be, solid on who the starters are going to be, but we know who the guys we need to really rep. And so coming out of last Saturday's scrimmage, we've got a really good idea of that. Tomorrow's scrimmage, some guys will be very limited, but I want to get another good scrimmage in the afternoon, heat of the day, which will be very similar to when we'll be playing. And so I want to see how they're going to respond tomorrow, but we're really close.
Does it amaze you, even after last year, you walk up, you see 700 people upstairs, what do you have to say?
Well, it just shows you the passion and the love of the Hogs. And no, it doesn't surprise me because this state is so deserving of a great football program, and they want it so bad. And you know, I'm excited to watch the progress of this program this year and watch these guys, the growth that was happening last year inside the walls of that building, and to be able to show on the outside the true growth of what's happening in our program. And so, you know, there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, and so we're just as excited. And I know our players are extremely excited about this season and getting it started. This is a closer football team than we've ever been, and so I think that says a lot about the buy-in. That says a lot about the growth of every day being around these guys.
Coach, when you talk about closest football team, are there specific examples that you say, that's what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think the way that they have bonded, we brought in a group called the Program right there at the end of summer workouts. It was the last 2 days, and they really had to come together. We forced a lot of guys out of a comfort level, and you really saw, and I'll give an example, you saw kickers working with DBs and having to survive and accomplish the mission that was put in front of them in a 16-foot deep pool. And so it didn't matter what position you were. You rely on each other. And you just saw the growth that we felt through winter, through summer. You really saw it come into play. And I think that's really built on during fall camp as well.
Anything else? Well, like, on the quarterback situation,
Mm-hmm.
when you name a starter,
Mhm.
will it be carved in stone or could it change?
No, I think it could be changed. I mean, we want to give a guy that gets out there and let him go, but he also has to perform and get the ball in the end zone. And we get out there and things aren't going like it needs to go, and then you don't sign a lifetime contract. Doesn't happen.
Do you plan to play 2, 3, 4 in that first game?
Well, it depends. I think the game will dictate a lot of that. But we name the starter, we're going to let him go, and we want him to perform as we've done in practice. I mean, each one of these guys have gotten their reps with the 1s and the 2s and the 3s and the 4s, and we've let them go and see how they respond, and everything counts. So, and it's no different. I mean, he's got to get out there. Whoever we name the starter, he's going to have to get out there and perform at the standard. That's not just at quarterback. That's at every position.